Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today via tape delay from the Beaner Field here in Hutchinson, it's HARC Youth Baseball in the Major League Division as the Padres take on the Yankees. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupain, and welcome you aboard for this evening's game. South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Again, I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupain. We'll be back with the lineups in the first pitch after this message.
You don't have to travel to Pittsburgh to get good representation. We've been doing it since 1976. We've been successful. We can help you right here at home.
We know the nuances of the legal system in Uniontown in Fayette County. We know the nuances of the legal system in Waynesburg and in Washington.
We know the system. We know where the courthouse is, and we know where to park. And at our office, you can park for free.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Back here at Hutchinson, the Padres to bat first here in the top half of the first inning. Let's take a look at their lineup. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 5, Jeremiah McDonald. Batting second and playing second base, number 8, Austin Cease. Batting third and playing first base, number 6, Gene Thorpe. In the cleanup spot and pitching, number 99, Caden Friel. Batting fifth and catching, number 15, Colton Mathias. Batting sixth in center field, Trenton Baker. Batting seventh and playing third base, Cody Thomas. Batting eighth in left field, Connor Hebda. Batting ninth in right field, Stephen Lewis. And the DH, batting 10th, Cameron Baku, wearing number 19, as Jeremiah McDonald steps in on the mound for the Yankees, Tristan McCoy. And McCoy will wind and fire the first pitch. We're underway. Swing and a miss for McDonald. And the count at 0-1. Our umpires here today, Zach Casey and Dave Trader. Dave Trader behind home plate. Casey on the bases. Swing and a miss and 2 strikes on Jeremiah McDonald here for the Padres in the top half of the first inning. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay. Nice to have you along with us here on the South Union Township Sports Network as the 0-2 from McCoy misses high and inside to McDonald. Count now at 1-2. Warm evening for baseball. Game time temperature around 90 degrees under sunny skies. Do have a nice breeze blowing to keep us cool. 1-2 pitch fouled away on the right side from McDonald. Count remains 1-2. Defensively for the Yankees, they have Eric Reed out in left, Darren Dunn in center, and Anthony Cervone out in right. And the 1-2 again, McCoy to McDonald, and McDonald again stays alive with another foul tip. Around the horn, Aiden Garbutt at third, Mikey Bittner at short, Stevie Martin at second, and Hunter Bosley on first. We mentioned Tristan McCoy pitching and Evan Petrovich catching for the Yankees. 1-2 again, McCoy to McDonald. Pitch on the way. McDonald will chopper here to short, knocked down by Bittner. Long throw over to first. Going wide of the bag. Well hit ball there for McDonald. Will give him an infield single to get things started here for the Padres in the top half of the first inning. Nice defensive play there from Bittner at short. Just knock it down. Couldn't get the throw over to Bosley in time at first to retire McDonald. So McDonald on board for the Padres. Now Austin Cease at the plate. First pitch swinging goes fouled on the first base line. Cease playing second base today for the Padres. Both of these teams with dark uniforms on here today. Padres with the blue jerseys, white numbers, little gold trim. Yankees with the dark blue, might even call it black and gray, white numbers. McCoy from the stretch, 0-1 on the way. Misses outside, evens up the count at 1-1. McCoy now taking his time. With McDonald on first, 1-1 on the way. That pitch misses again, 2-1 now. McCoy to Cease. 1-2 again. Or check that, the 2-1 swing and a miss. Correction, now it's 2-2. McCoy to Cease. That one chopped down the third baseline. Garbutt there, throw over to second. And they're going to say that Martin did have the ball in his glove when he made the force out there of McDonald. This goes in the books as a fielder's choice. 5-4 for the first out of this top half of the first inning. That'll bring up Gene Thorpe. Thorpe getting the start playing first base today for the Padres. Might see him pitching later on tonight. Swing and a miss there on the first pitch from McCoy. Now with Austin Cease on first and 1 out as we work here in the top half of the first inning. 0-1, swing and a miss. Now 2 strikes on Gene Thorpe. The Yankees sponsored by the Uniontown Fight Club. 2-strike pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3 as Thorpe went to chasing. First strikeout of the game for McCoy. Now 2 outs here in the top half of the first inning with Caden Friel coming to the plate. Friel, the Padres starting pitcher here today. First pitch from McCoy to Friel, and this one chopped here to Martin at second. He'll make the little flip over to Mikey Bittner covering the second base bag for the third out of the inning. Goes in the books 4-6 if you're scoring at home. We'll go to the bottom of the first, scoreless, Padres and Yankees here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Esophageal reflux affects 20% of Americans and can lead to heartburn, regurgitation, chest pain, and difficulty swallowing. Reflux is caused by stomach contents passing a faulty valve and entering the esophagus. Ulcers and precancerous tissue can then form. Offer the latest testing and treatment for reflux disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
We're scoreless, heading to the bottom half of the first inning. Let's take a look at the Yankees lineup. Leading off and playing first base, number 1, Hunter Bosley. Batting second and catching, number 6, Evan Petrovich. Batting third and playing shortstop, Mikey Bittner. He's wearing number 2. In the cleanup spot, wearing number 10 and pitching, Tristan McCoy. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 8, Aiden Garbutt. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 7, Stevie Martin. Batting seventh in center field, number 5, Darren Dunn. batting 8th. The DH to start the game will be in right field later on, number 3, Phil Hall. Batting 9th, and in right field to start the game, number 14, Anthony Cervone. And batting 10th in left field, number 9, Eric Reed. Defensively for the Padres, Connor Hebda out in left, Trenton Baker in center, and Stephen Lewis in right. Cody Thomas playing third, Jeremiah McDonald playing short, Austin Cease the second baseman, Gene Thorpe playing first, Caden Friel on the mound, and Colton Mathias is catching. And Friel certainly an imposing figure on the mound for the Padres. Big guy, wearing number 99. And he'll face Hunter Bosley to start this bottom half of the first inning. Padres one hit, an infield single from Jeremiah McDonald in the top half of the first inning. Couldn't get a run across, and the first pitch to Bosley belted into center field. A little one-hopper there in front of Baker. And a leadoff single for Bosley and the Yankees here in the bottom half of the first inning. And I'll bring up Evan Petrovich, the Yankees catcher. Petrovich looking down the third base line for the Signs. First pitch from Friel to Petrovich. First pitch swinging here again. Ground ball to short. McDonald unable to hang on, and Bosley will head down to third. Now put runners on the corners for the Yankees here in the bottom half of the first inning. Mikey Bittner will come to the plate using the same bat that Petrovich used. And Bittner looks down the third base line for the Signs. First pitch from Friel, fastball, fouled off, count 0-1. Back when I was playing Little League, again, dating myself a little bit. Don't remember ever getting signs from the coaches on the bag, but shows how times have evolved over the years. 0-1 now from Friel to Bittner. Another fastball, plenty of heat there. 0-2, and going in a second there, Petrovich, catcher indifference. Mathias not too concerned. Now 2 strikes on Mikey Bittner. That one missing low. Count now 1-2. And mostly sunny skies here tonight. It is warm, but the breeze here in Hopwood tonight certainly cooling things down a bit. Now the 1-2, Friel to Bittner, low and outside again. Hops away there from Mathias. And nowhere for Bosley to run. And Petrovich already on second. Count now even at 2-2. Again, Dave Trader calling the balls and strikes. Zach Casey, the base umpire. 2-2 on the way, and this one shot back to Friel. Nice little snare there. Flips over to Thorpe for the outs. Scoring on the play, though, Hunter Bosley. Goes 1-3, but give Bittner an RBI. And Bosley scoring the game's first run. Petrovich now down at third. And Tristan McCoy at the plate. Friel, a clean look over Petrovich at third. First pitch here to McCoy, low and outside, and now attempting to go home. Here is Petrovich, and he'll slide into home safely. Second run of the inning. Scored for the Yankees. Now the base is empty. 1 out here in the inning. Tristan McCoy still at the plate. Good start here for the Yankees in the bottom half of the first inning. And Friel set again. Next pitch to McCoy, and McCoy rips this one in the gap to right center field. Trenton Baker on his horse back to the wall at the 230 side. Relay coming in. McCoy headed to third, and the throw down to the third base bag, not in time, as McCoy slides in the third with a triple with 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. And I bring up Aiden Garbutt. And the Padres' third baseman there, Cody Thomas, thinks saw the ball bounce up and catch him up high. Hopefully Thomas is okay down there. Off that all dirt infield. Little high bounce coming in there when McCoy was sliding into the third base bag. And Thomas will shake it off, will hang in there. The Padres defensively. Now is Aiden Garbutt. The Yankees third baseman will come to the plate. Friel's first pitch here to Garbutt. Little one hopper and hopping away there from Matthias, but holding at third is McCoy. Garbutt back in the box. Next pitch from Friel, swing and a miss. Count should be even here at 1-1. Friel to Garbutt. 1-1 on the way, low and outside. Count now at 2-1. Again, Matthias searching for the ball right in front of him. Count now at 2-1. These are the type of days it's not fun to wear the catcher's gear. Has to be pretty hot for both Matthias and Evan Petrovich here today. That one fouled off by Garbutt. Count now even at 2-2, especially here for the opening game. Another game here later on tonight under the lights. Blue Jays and Angels. Things will hopefully cool off a little bit for that one. That game also in the Major League Division. Friel's 2-2 here to Garbutt. Swing and a miss, strike three. So the first strikeout of the game for Caden Friel, and now 2 outs here in the bottom half of the first inning. And 2 already across for the Yankees. Hunter Bosley with the single to lead off the inning was driven in by Mikey Bittner. There's a ground ball, fair ball down the third base line. It'll drive in. Tristan McCoy on his way to second as Stevie Martin relay coming in. Not in time, and the ball getting away again. And Martin will go down to third. So give Martin an RBI double. Going to third on the throw. Run scored for McCoy. Now Darren Dunn will be the 7th Yankee to bat here in the bottom half of the first inning. Lefty, Yankee center fielder here today. First pitch to Dunn. Chops it back off the glove of Friel. Friel hard throw over to first. It was close, not in time, says Zach Casey. Infield RBI single for Darren Dunn. Driving in Stevie Martin. Now 4 across for the Yankees here in the bottom half of the first inning. And I'll bring up Phil Hall. Hall takes the first pitch for a strike. 0-1. Hall now the 8th Yankee to bat here in the bottom of the first. 0-1 on the way, high and inside. Now we'll allow Dunn to get down to second. I believe we still have the 5-run max per inning rule in effect for HARC this season. Was the rule last year unless something changed in the offseason. Next pitch to Hall. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes now on Phil Hall. Friel's next pitch. Hall went around. And that'll do it for the bottom half of the first inning. So 4 runs across for the Yankees. They lead it 4-0 after 1 here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scarring. Offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Colton Mathias leading off the top half of the second inning for the Padres. Takes strike one here facing Tristan McCoy. Yankees up 4-0. You're just joining us, putting 4 runs in the bottom half of the first inning as McCoy misses low there to Mathias. Count now even at 1-1. McCoy likes to work quickly. 1-1 on the way, and this one hit into right, and the catch made by Anthony Cervone out in right field. Good job there from Anthony. It's a first out here in this top half of the second inning. And I'll bring up Trenton Baker. Tristan McCoy pitching well so far for the Yankees. It's a swing and a miss there out of Trenton Baker. Counted 0-1. Baker, the Padres center fielder here today, takes the 0-1 low. Evens things up at 1-1. Now McCoy's 1-1 on the way. This ball grounded to third. Garbutt there. Throw over to first to Bosley in time to retire Baker 5-3. Yankees looking solid defensively. 2 up, 2 down here in the top half of the second. Now Cody Thomas coming to the plate. Thomas, the Padres' third baseman, took a ball up high last half inning. Good cut there, but a swing and a miss. They counted 0-1. Good to see Thomas is okay, remaining in the game for the Padres. 0-1 misses low and outside. Evens things up at 1-1. One of the Padres call-ups due up next. It's Connor Hebda. Hebda and McDonald call-ups for the game today on the Padres side. Now 2 strikes on Cody Thomas. McCoy looking for a 1-2-3 inning, and he'll get it right there. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for McCoy and the Yankees. Padres retired in order as we go to the bottom of the second. Still 4-0. Yankees over the Padres here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Just sit right down and you hear a tale of a fateful call. You better pay those bills right now or you take a mighty fall. He really didn't know what to do, so he turned to those who did. Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, your bankruptcy crew, your bankruptcy crew. So no matter how deep in debt you are, if your back's against the wall, Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, just give them a call.
Cervone, Eric Reed, and Hunter Bosley due up for the Yankees here in the bottom half of the second inning. A couple of defensive switches for the Padres. Austin Cease now playing shortstop, and Jeremiah McDonald now playing second base. Those two actually just switched positions. McDonald started out the game playing shortstop. He's actually a call-up, plays on the junior Wild Things team. Mentioned Connor Hebda, another call-up for the Padres here today, and plays for the junior Cubs as Friel delivers the first pitch to Cervone. Pitch missed outside for ball one. Cervone, a nice catch out in right field last half inning. Friel's 1-0 now to Cervone. That one inside, count now 2-0. Again, the Yankees sent 8 men to the plate, plated 4 runs in the bottom half of the first inning. Friel's 2-0 now to Cervone, high and inside again, count at 3-0. So Cervone making Friel throw some pitches here in the bottom half of the second inning. Now the 3-0 on the way, right down the pipe for a strike. Count now 3-1. High and inside for ball 4. So Cervone drawing a leadoff walk here for the Yankees, and that'll bring up Eric Reed. Reed batting from the number 10 position in the Yankees batting order, coming to the plate for the first time here today. Started the game out in left field. First pitch from Friel to Reed. Ruled low for ball 1. And we'll also be taping another game in the Major League Division, Blue Jays and Angels, later on today here in the South Union Township Sports Network. Watch for replays of that game as well. That pitch in there for a strike to Reed. Of course, you can watch our broadcast on Atlantic Broadband Channel 17, Armstrong Channel 61, and on our YouTube page by searching South Union Television. Next pitch to Reed. Missing there. And also post broadcast updates on our Facebook page, facebook.com/South Union TV. Give that a follow as well. And Cervone on first, nobody else. That pitch inside again to Eric Reed. Reed chopping that one foul. Count full now at 3-2. Friel doesn't work quite as quick as the Yankees pitcher Tristan McCoy does. Friel a little bit more deliberate out there on the Padres side. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Friel sends down Eric Reed. Third strikeout of the game for Friel and the Padres, and 1 out here in the bottom half of the second inning, with the top of the order now up for the Yankees again, and Hunter Bosley. Bosley, a single to center field and scored a run first time up in the bottom half of the first inning. Eyeing up another one here with Cervone on first. And the first pitch low outside for ball 1, and that'll allow Anthony to run down to second safely. Move into scoring position. And a 1-0 count now on Bosley. Pitch low and outside again. Hopping away from Matthias. Throw down to third. A drop there by Thomas. So Cervone now down to third. 1 out here in the inning, and a 2-0 count to Hunter Bosley. Here we go again. Friel to Bosley. That pitch off the plate. Now 3-0. As Bosley looks to get on board here for the second time in this game. 3-0 pitch, high and inside. There's ball 4. Second walk of the inning issued by Friel. Puts runners on the corners with Evan Petrovich coming to the plate. Petrovich got on via an error, stole a base, and scored a run back in the first inning. Takes strike one here. Again, catcher indifference. No throw down to second as Bosley scoots in. First base now open. 1-0 here to Petrovich. Again, hops away. Friel having some difficulties now finding the strike zone. For nothing if you're just joining us. Yankees over the Padres, bottom half of the second inning. Friel's next pitch to Petrovich popped up and charging and getting a nice grab there from Cody Thomas for the second out of the inning. And now the ball went out into center field, and that will allow the Yankees to score 2 runs. So it's on the throw. The ball goes into center field, and 2 runs score on the play. Wow. Cervone and Bosley, some heads-up running. Now the base is empty, and Mikey Bittner at the plate. So sometimes you're just better off throwing it right back to the pitcher, especially here in the Little League or Major League division. No reason to take any chances. Cost the Padres 2 runs there. They do have 2 outs now in the inning. And Bittner now ahead of Friel with a good eye here at the plate. Bittner grounded out 1-3, but picked up an RBI, driving in Bosley back in the first inning. 3-0 pitch in there for a strike. Got out 3-1. Fastball misses inside for ball 4, so that's the third walk this half inning issued by Friel. Puts Bittner aboard with Tristan McCoy now coming to the plate. McCoy with a triple to right center field and scored a run back in the first inning. He's the 6th Yankee to bat here in the bottom of the second inning. Friel's first pitch to McCoy, fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Now Friel's 0-1. This one chopped here to short. Ceases there. Throw over to first in time to Thorpe to retire McCoy. 6-3 to end the inning. The Yankees get another 2 runs across. After 2, it's the Yankees 6, Padres nothing here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank. At your service.
Yankees up 6-0 over the Padres, heading to the top half of the third inning. The Padres with Connor Hebda, Stephen Lewis, and Cameron Baku due up. Yankees with a new pitcher, Mikey Bittner, now pitching. Also made a number of other defensive changes. First pitch swinging there, and that's a grounder to Phil Hall at second. Throw over to first from his knees in time to Aiden Garbutt to retire Hebda 4-3. Good job there from Hall to hang in there and make the play over to Garbutt in time to retire Hebda to start this top half of the third inning. You mentioned some of the Yankee defensive changes. Tristan McCoy, who was pitching, now playing third. Evan Petrovich now playing short. Phil Hall just made that nice play over at second. Aiden Garbutt playing first base, and Hunter Bosley now catching. Stephen Lewis now at the plate for the Padres. Started out the game as the Padres right fielder. Also sees some time DHing here today for the Padres. A little breaking ball there from Bittner. Count now even at 1-1. Bittner to Lewis as we work with one out here in the top half of the third inning, and the Padres with some work to do, down 6-0. Bittner winds and fires the 1-1, and Lewis went to Jason. Got now 1-2. Only one hit so far in the game for the Padres. An infield single from Jeremiah McDonald back in the first inning. Matthias, Baker, and Thomas retired in order in the second inning. And a 1-2. Nice fastball there from Bittner. Froze Lewis. First strikeout of the game for Bittner, and the third for Yankees pitchers. Now 2 up, 2 down with Cameron Baku coming to the plates. Bittner's first pitch to Baku, swing and a miss, strike one. And Bittner's done a nice job to mix up his pitches here in the top half of the third inning for the Yankees. Confident on the mound. 0-1 here, trying to go a little off speed. A little one-hopper. That was the one he got Lewis chasing on earlier. Missed that time, evens up the count at 1-1. On the way, back to the Heats, but missing that time, low and outside. Count out 2-1, Bittner to Baku. Top of the order due up next for the Padres. McDonald behind Baku, but Baku needs to get on board here if McDonald wants to bat here in this third inning. Swing and a miss there from Baku. Now Bittner an opportunity to try to finish him off. Swing and a miss, strike three, back-to-back strikeouts for Mikey Bittner. Now 4 strikeouts from Yankee pitchers, 2 from Bittner. And it's a 1-2-3 top half of the third, still 6-0. Yankees over the Padres as we head to the bottom of the third. Yankees looking for more here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health. Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety. For colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies, painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Drs. Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Back here for the bottom half of the third inning. New pitcher for the Padres, Gene Thorpe. The Yankees will have Aiden Garbutt. Stevie Martin and Darren Dunn due up here in the bottom half of the third inning. A couple of other changes on the Padres side. Caden Friel was pitching, now playing shortstop. Austin Cease now playing first base. We told you Gene Thorpe now pitching. Jeremiah McDonald for the second straight inning playing second base. I believe that's Cody Thomas still over there at third. So Aiden Garbutt, who struck out swinging back in the first inning to lead things off here in the bottom half of the third. First pitch from Thorpe, and first pitch swinging there, and a little nubber and a one-hopper that kind of ate up Stephen Lewis. On his way to second is Garbutt. Relay coming in, and that's a stand-up double for Aiden Garbutt to lead off this bottom half of the third inning for the Yankees, as the hot hitting continues at the plate on the Yankees side. Now Stevie Martin will step in. Martin an RBI double and scored a run last time up back in the first inning. First pitch from Thorpe, swing and a miss from Martin. Now the 0-1. This one chopped foul. 0-2 now. Thorpe to Martin. The Yankees have been aggressive at the plate so far in this game. A lot of first and second pitch swinging. Trying to put the ball in play, and they've had success doing it. 4 runs scored in the bottom half of the first inning and another 2 in the second. Martin in an 0-2 hole here against Thorpe. That pitch low and outside. They'll hop away from Matthias. Throw it down to third, not in time. Now a 1-2 count to Stevie Martin. Thorpe will wind and fire. Fastball chopped here on the left side over to Caden Friel. And Friel able to come up with it. So that'll score Garbutt on the play. 7th run of the game. Scored by the Yankees. Tough one there for Friel over at short. Now Darren Dunn at the plate. He had an infield single back in the first inning. Picked up an RBI. Takes ball 1 here from Gene Thorpe. The 1-0. Swing and a miss there from Dunn. Count even at 1-1. Dunn batting from the number 7 position here in the Yankees order. Fastball missing low, hops away again from Matthias, and down to second is Stevie Martin. So now Martin in scoring position. Thorpe's next pitch to Dunn. This is low and outside, count now 3-1. All Yankees in this one. 3-1 pitch. Check swing foul on the left side. We're full 3-2. Three-2 again, and this one nubbed on the left side, and it will bounce in front of Connor Hebda. Rounding third on his way to the plate, Stevie Martin. RBI single to left. Second hit of the game for Darren Dunn. Now 2 across for the Yankees here in the third. It's now 8-0. Still nobody out, and Phil Hall at the plate. Thorpe's first pitch here to Hall. High and inside for ball 1. Next pitch to Hall. Swing and a miss. Hall's been all over the place today. Started out the game as the DH. Saw some time in right field. Played second base last half inning. Come on, Phil. Now at the plate looking for another hit here for the Yankees. He did strikeouts in the first inning. An inning that saw 8 men come to the plate for the Yankees. Produced 4 runs. Thorpe's next pitch to Hall here. Almost hit him. Does hop away from Matthias. That will allow Dunn to go down to second. Now Thorpe will wind and fire again to Hall. High and inside, that's ball 4. So 4 straight Yankees have reached base safely here to start this bottom half of the third inning. Double from Aiden Garbutt. Stevie Martin on in an air. Darren Dunn, RBI single to left. Phil Hall's walk, and now Anthony Cervone at the plate. He'll take strike 1. Again, it hops away from Matthias, and down to third goes Darren Dunn. Phil Hall moves into second. That pitch high and inside to Cervone. Next pitch, again high and inside. Yankees trying to finish off the Padres quick on this warm night. That one right down the pipe for strike 2 to Anthony Cervone. Cervone can put it in play on the ground. Likely score at least an additional run here for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. And down goes Cervone, first out of the inning. First strikeout for Thorpe. And the 4th for Padres pitchers. So 1 down, and Eric Reed coming to the plate. Reed struck out in his last at-bat in the second inning. Takes ball 1 here outside. Behind Reed will be the top of the order again, and Hunter Bosley. Yankees already coming through the lineup for the 3rd time already in this game. Working here in just the bottom of the 3rd inning. They've scored 8 runs already. First base now open with Hall down at third. Check that. Dunn down at third. Hall at second. And that one sent foul. Just over a car above us on the right side. Count out 2-1. Thorpe to Reed. That one missing high. Now 3-1. And they're winding a fire from Thorpe. Pitch misses low for ball 4. That'll load up the bases for the top of the order. Second walk of the inning issued by Thorpe. And Hunter Bosley will be the 7th Yankee to bat. Here in this bottom of the 3rd, Yankees up 8-0. Scored 4 runs in the bottom of the 1st, and another 2 in the bottom of the 2nd, 2 already across here in the 3rd. First pitch swinging and sending it foul. There is Bosley. 0-1. Chance here for Bosley to be aggressive at the plate. As the Yankees look for more. 0-1 on the way, high and inside. And they're going to send and end up scoring another run as Darren Dunn comes across. Aggressive play there will throw back to third. Phil Hall back safely on the bag. So now you have Hall at third, Reed at second. Dunn scoring the 9th run of the game for the Yankees. Bosley still at the plate. Just 1 out here in the inning. Bosley a single to center field, scored a run first time up in the 1st inning. Walked back in the 2nd inning and scored a run. Setting himself here deep in the batter's box. Next pitch from Thorpe. High and inside. Again, hops away from Matthias. Yankees looking for another run, and they'll get it as Phil Hall scores. 4th run scored in the inning. Now 10 runs have been scored by the Yankees in this game. It's 10-0. I think it's a 10-run rule after 4 here in the Little League, or the Major League division as it's now known. So the Padres will have to score some runs here in the top of the 4th inning to keep this one going. Next pitch to Bosley, high and inside again. This time Matthias hangs on. Now just a runner on third. That's Eric Reed. Bosley at the plate looking for more on the Yankees side. Next pitch from Thorpe, fouled off there. Nice cut from Bosley. Count out full at 3-2. The Yankees have gotten production up and down their lineup here tonight. (3-2) to Bosley. This one ripped into center field. Bounces in front of Baker. Scoring on the play is Reed. Another RBI single for Hunter Bosley. It's now 11-0. That's the 5th run scored in the inning. And I guess they don't have that 5-run an inning rule anymore. Evan Petrovich now at the plate. Looking to steal is Baker, or Bosley, excuse me, slides into second safely. I missed the rules interpretation meeting at the beginning of the HARC season. I was on assignment. Nick Barczyk was there. He failed to fill me in. Still just one out here in the inning. Again, Bosley looking to steal, throw down to third. Safe there, ball getting away in the left field, and Bosley will score again. It's now 12-0. That's 6 runs scored here in the inning for the Yankees. Base is now empty. Again, Evan Petrovich at the plate. Petrovich, hard cut there, chopping it foul. Count out 2-1. Thorpe to Petrovich, 12-0. Yankees over the Padres as we work here in the bottom of the third. 2-1 pitch in there for a strike. Now 2-2. Petrovich got on via an error and scored a run back in the first inning. Lined out to Cody Thomas. Last time up in the second inning. That 2-2 high and inside. Now we're full at 3-2. (3-2) on the way, misses for ball 4. Now Mikey Bittner will come into the play. Bittner will be the 9th Yankee to bat here in this bottom of the third. Bittner picked up an RBI, grounding out 1-3 back in the first inning. Walked last time up in the second inning. Thorpe's first pitch here to Bittner. In there for a strike, and stealing second is Petrovich. Yankees still running, even though they're up 12-0 in this one. Petrovich popping this one up. McDonald, yes, getting underneath it, but unable to make the grab. Petrovich advances down to third. Wind might have played a little havoc with that one. McDonald unable to make the grab. Again, McDonald, one of 2 call-ups on this Padres team here today, playing a little short-handed along with Connor Hebda. Some younger kids getting an opportunity to play up in their age bracket. Now Tristan McCoy will be the 10th Yankee to bat here in this bottom of the third. Runners down the corners. Ball again getting away from Matthias. Play at home and sliding in safely is Evan Petrovich. Now 13-0. Yankees coach offering to call off the inning. Scored 7 runs. The Padres said, no, we're good. That one chopped there by McCoy, knocked down by Thomas. Long throw over to first goes wide. And they're going to advance the runners there with the throw going out of play. So that's a run score there from Bittner. McCoy goes down to second. It's now 7 runs scored here in the bottom half of the third inning. And the Yankees have officially batted around with Aiden Garbutt coming to bat for the second time in this inning. And hops away there from Matthias, throw down to third. Sliding in safely there will be McCoy. Again, there's a 10-run rule after 4, so the Padres will have an opportunity to bat the top of the 4th inning. And actually corrected the scoreboard now 14-0. I guess we do have 8 runs scored here. Yes, 8 across now in the 3rd. Bosley, Petrovich, Bittner, Garbutt, Martin, Dunn, Hall, and Reed have all scored runs here in this bottom of the 3rd inning for the Yankees. Now Garbutt up for the second time this inning. Ground ball there to McDonald. Throw over to first in time to Cease. Another run, though, does come across as McCoy scores. So he goes 4-3 there on the ground out from Garbutt. He picks up another RBI. Now 15-0. Yankees over the Padres. And Stevie Martin now at the plate. He'll take the first pitch high and inside for ball 1. Brian Marozak alongside Jerry Dupay. If you're just joining us here on the South Union Township Sports Network. That one fouled off by Stevie Martin. Sometimes these type of games just happen. Actually, my second youth baseball game here in the HARC League for the season. Did a Pony League game about 2 weeks ago and had a similar situation. Game stopped after 4, 10-run rule. Never easy when you're on the losing side, but these Padres players hanging in there, giving it their all. Now 2 outs here in the inning. Trying to retire Stevie Martin to get out of the inning. Another one high and inside. Thorpe's thrown a lot of pitches here this half inning. A little one hopper and a walk issue there to Martin. Now Darren Dunn will come to the plate. Dunn an infield single and an RBI back in the first inning, and earlier on this inning an RBI single to left, stole a base and scored a run. Now with Martin on first, swings the first pitch here. Nice little snare there from Thorpe. Throws it over to first in time to Cease to get out of the inning. 9 runs scoring here for the Yankees in the bottom of the 3rd. And the Padres will have to play 6 in the top of the 4th if they want to extend this game. We're back with the top of the 4th in just a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
In any endeavor, experience is probably the most important factor, but it's got to be the right kind of experience. Experience in the community where the case is tried, where the jurors live, where the judges work. We've been doing this since 1976 at Davis and Davis. That's a long time.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Eric Reed's the new pitcher for the Yankees here in the top half of the 4th inning. Again, it's 15-0. Yankees over the Padres. The Yankees with 4 runs scored in the bottom of the 1st inning, added another 2 in the 2nd, and 9 scored in the bottom of the 3rd. It will be the top of the order. Jeremiah McDonald, Austin Cease, and Gene Thorpe do it for the Padres. Again, Eric Reed, the new pitcher for the Yankees. McDonald picked up the Padres' only hit of this game, an infield single back in the first inning. Reed's first pitch here. This one popped up on the right side in foul territory. And the ball goes over the fence and out of play. Out of my view. Now the count 0-1. Reed to McDonald, and McDonald puts it on the ground again and gets his second hit of the afternoon. Single into center field. There's a call-up. McDonald effective here for the Padres. Now Austin Cease will come to the plate. Reed's first pitch to Cease, and there for a strike, 0-1. Cease it into a fielder's choice, 5-4, first time up back in the first inning. 0-1, sends it on the ground here to second. Hall, the little flip to shorts. And the play made there on the backs. Another fielder's choice, this one going 4-6. For the first out of the inning. Now Gene Thorpe at the plate. One hops away from the Yankees catcher. That's still Hunter Bosley. Second straight inning catching for Hunter. Now Cease will try to get down to second. Throw coming down, not in time. So Cease moves into scoring position. And Reed's next pitch to Thorpe, and there for a strike. That one nubbed right at second. Good job there from Phil Hall. Played a nice game for the Yankees here today. Retiring Thorpe for the second out of the inning. Good job, Phil. Now the Yankees one out away defensively. The kid in Friel grounded out 4-6 back in the first inning. Actually ended the first inning. A little one-hopper there from Reed. Throw down to third and out at third to end the game is Austin Cease. And that'll do it. 15-0 your final score. Yankees over the Padres. Tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Got Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupay. Your final score, the Yankees 15 and the Padres nothing. This has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.